Welcome to this video on the heart and circulatory system, a key topic for GCSE Biology. We'll explore how your heart and blood vessels work to keep your body alive and functioning. The circulatory system is the body's delivery network. It transports essential substances like oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to all body cells, while also removing waste products like carbon dioxide and urea. Humans have a double circulatory system, meaning blood passes through the heart twice in a full circuit. It consists of two separate loops of circulation, powered by the same heart. The two circuits are pulmonary and systemic circulation. The right side pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs for gas exchange, and the left side pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. The double system offers three key benefits: higher efficiency by keeping blood separate, greater pressure to reach all parts of the body, and continuous flow for a constant oxygen supply. The heart is the body's powerful muscular pump, located slightly to the left in the chest. It beats about 70 times per minute at rest, continually moving blood through both circulatory circuits. The heart has four chambers. The right atrium receives deoxygenated blood, which the right ventricle pumps to the lungs. The left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs, which the left ventricle pumps to the body. The right side of the heart is for the low-pressure pulmonary circuit, carrying deoxygenated blood to the lungs. The left side is for the high-pressure systemic circuit, carrying oxygenated blood to the body. This is why the left ventricle has thicker walls. Blood follows a continuous cycle through the heart: right atrium, right ventricle, lungs, then left atrium. This ensures a constant supply of oxygenated blood to the body. Blood vessels are the network blood travels through. There are three main types: arteries, which carry blood away from the heart; veins, which carry blood toward the heart; and capillaries, where substance exchange occurs. Arteries carry blood away from the heart under high pressure. Their structure is adapted to handle these powerful surges of blood with thick muscular walls. Arteries have thick muscular walls with elastic fibers to withstand high pressure, a small lumen to maintain that pressure, and no valves are needed as the pressure forces blood forward. Remember, arteries are away from the heart. Veins carry blood towards the heart, transporting deoxygenated blood back to the right atrium, except for the pulmonary veins, which carry oxygenated blood from the lungs. Veins have thinner walls due to lower pressure. They feature a wider lumen to facilitate blood flow and contain semilunar valves to prevent backflow as blood returns to the heart. Veins need valves because blood travels at low pressure and gravity could cause it to flow backward. The valves act as one-way doors, ensuring blood moves towards the heart and preventing backflow. Capillaries are the smallest blood vessels, forming a vast exchange network reaching every cell. This is where the crucial exchange of substances between blood and body tissues takes place. Capillaries are adapted for efficient exchange. They have one-cell thick walls for short diffusion distance, a tiny lumen forcing red blood cells single file to slow flow, and a vast network ensuring every cell is close to a blood supply. Capillaries exchange substances by diffusion. Into the tissues, they deliver oxygen, glucose, amino acids, and hormones. Into the blood, they collect carbon dioxide, urea, water, and other metabolic waste. This table summarizes the three blood vessels. Arteries move blood away from the heart with high pressure and thick muscular walls. Veins move blood towards the heart with low pressure and have valves. Capillaries exchange substances between tissues with very low pressure and one-cell thick walls. Blood is a tissue made up of four essential components. Each has a specific and crucial role in keeping the body healthy and functioning. Let's look at what blood is made of. The four main components of blood are red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and plasma. We will now examine the function of each one. Red blood cells are the most numerous cells, entirely dedicated to transporting oxygen from the lungs to every cell in the body. Red blood cells are adapted with a biconcave disc shape for a large surface area, maximizing oxygen diffusion. They lack a nucleus, maximizing space for hemoglobin, the protein that binds and carries oxygen. Hemoglobin forms oxyhemoglobin to carry oxygen and releases it in tissues. Oxygen uptake occurs in the lungs, forming oxyhemoglobin. It is then released in active body tissues where oxygen concentration is low. The hemoglobin is regenerated, and the cycle repeats, ensuring efficient oxygen delivery. White blood cells are a key part of the immune system. They contain a nucleus and are produced in the bone marrow and lymph nodes, unlike red blood cells. White blood cells fight pathogens in three ways. Phagocytes engulf and digest invaders. Lymphocytes produce specific antibodies to neutralize pathogens and produce antitoxins to neutralize bacterial toxins. Platelets are tiny cell fragments essential for blood clotting. They rush to a wound, clump together, and trigger the production of fibrin protein mesh, forming a clot to stop bleeding and prevent infection. Plasma is the pale yellow liquid component, making up about 55% of blood volume. Primarily water, it acts as the transport medium for almost every dissolved substance the body needs to move. Plasma transports glucose and nutrients from the small intestine, carbon dioxide to the lungs, hormones to target organs, and urea and waste to the kidneys for excretion. In summary, red blood cells carry oxygen. White blood cells fight pathogens. Platelets clot blood using fibrin. And plasma serves as the transport medium for all other essential substances. The heart muscle itself needs a constant supply of oxygen and glucose to keep beating. This is delivered by the coronary arteries, a network of blood vessels that wrap around the surface of the heart and supply the cardiac muscle directly. The coronary arteries branch off the aorta and divide into a fine network. If an artery becomes blocked by fatty plaques, the heart muscle is starved of oxygen, causing a heart attack. Coronary heart disease is linked to several risk factors, including smoking, which damages artery walls, and a poor diet high in saturated fat, which raises cholesterol levels. Remember key exam facts. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. The left ventricle has the thickest walls. Capillaries are 1 cell thick for efficient exchange, and hemoglobin forms oxyhemoglobin reversibly. You've now covered the full circulatory system, including the double circuit, heart structure, blood vessels, components, and coronary arteries. Use this video as your revision companion alongside past exam questions.